What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby, and I'm just another reactor here on YouTube. And today I'm going to be reacting to Sabaton, Christmas Truce, the animated story video. And before I get to this reaction, I just want to remind you all to please subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can leave a tip through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser. You can even donate through the Cash App using my email address, which is also in the description below. But donations to my channel are not necessary, they're not required. You can watch my videos for free, but any support for this channel is greatly appreciated. Now, this song, Christmas Truce by Sabaton, I've actually already reacted to it before, as some of y'all may have seen, and if you haven't seen it, you can watch it with the link above if you'd like. So I'm familiar with the song, but back in May of this year, I reacted to two of Sabaton's animated story videos, one for the song Night Witches and one for the song No Bullets Fly, which were really cool videos and really cool stories. But man, that No Bullets Fly story, and that kind of made me a little emotional. If you haven't seen that reaction, you can check that out from the link up here too. But anyway, I really like those, and I didn't know they were coming out with a animated story video for this song. I reacted to the music video, and I know there's a lyric video as well. But since I really like their animated story videos, I decided that I was going to go ahead and react to it again and just see what the story video is like, and probably comment more on that. And as many of y'all may know also, I had tickets to see Sabaton live opening for Judas Priest, but as many of y'all may know as well, that show got postponed because of what happened with Richie Faulkner, and when they rescheduled it with a different opening act, Queensryche. I'm still going to go to the concert, but I'm bummed about Sabaton not opening up for them, because I've seen Queensryche a few times with Jeff Tate, and I've seen Judas Priest a few times. I've never seen Sabaton live, and I discovered them here on this reaction channel, and I really like them, and I was really looking forward to seeing them live. But anyway, I've mentioned that in one of my other reactions, so it's a bummer, but oh well. So anyway, this is my reaction. I hope you all enjoy it. So without further ado, this is my reaction to Sabaton, Christmas Truce, the animated story video.
It's the night of December the 24th, 1914, on the Western Front. The industrial might of the new 20th century has been focused into a war that has been going on for 5 months. Everyone thought it would be over by Christmas. But sadly, such hopes have now died alongside the young men in the clinging mud and cold of the trenches. On the run-up to Christmas, Pope Benedict XV begged the warring governments to call a truce and asked that the guns may fall silent, at least upon the night the angels sang. But it was no use. In the trenches, sometimes just 30 meters apart, the men of both sides often shout insults to each other above the sounds of battle. On Christmas Eve, a cry comes over from the German side in broken English: "Tomorrow, you no shoot, we no shoot." The British and French are incredulous. Then along the trenches, there's a movement. But instead of seeing the sight of men going over the top, this time, pushed up above the top of the trenches, Christmas trees start to appear along the German lines, lit up by flickering candles. Is it a ruse? Could it be real? Could the regular soldiers on the front lines make a peace at Christmas when the church could not? On the wind, drifting across no man's land, there's a sound of hope and cheer as Christmas carols are sung. The gentle murmur becomes stronger and is picked up by more and more of the soldiers. As Christmas Eve becomes Christmas Day, the British and French join in too. As the morning draws, there's silence. In a farmhouse a short distance away from the front line is 18-year-old Scotsman Alfred Anderson. He vividly recalled that Christmas day and said, I remember the silence, the eerie sound of silence. Only the guards were on duty. We all went outside the farm buildings and just stood listening. And of course, thinking of people back home. All I'd heard for 2 months in the trenches was the hissing, cracking and whining of bullets in flight, machine gun fire and distant German voices. But there was a dead silence that morning, right across the land as far as you could see. We shouted, "Merry Christmas!"
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Even though nobody felt merry.
Well, that right there is just worth watching this reaction. That's just a great story. And kudos to Yarn Hub. I mean, they really do a great job on these videos. This is just awesome. And I know the song is great too.
Even though nobody felt merry.
Silence. Oh, I remember the silence on a cold winter day. After many months on the battlefield, and we were used to the violence. Then all the cannons went silent, and the snow fell. Voices sang to me from no man's land. We are all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns lay to rest on snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home.
Okay, so before I get to commenting on this video, and please excuse my dogs, I wanted to say something kind of off topic from the video, but related to Sabaton. I was watching another reaction video from someone named Just Jen, a reaction to the Christmas Truce video. I was just curious about her reaction to it. And I noticed in her reaction, she was pronouncing the lead vocalist of this band, she was pronouncing it Joachim. And I've always pronounced it Joaquin, kind of like Joaquin Phoenix, the actor. And I know some Hispanic people here in Texas. I'm half Hispanic myself, but I know some people that are named Joaquin also. So I just call them Joaquin just because of the way it's spelled. It's a similar spelling. And but let me know in the comments, am I right or is Just Jen right? Is it Joachim, like white Joachim? I'm not sure. Hey, chill out. Gotta try to chill my dogs out. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to say also, man, that this story is just great, and I love what Sabaton does with these true stories, you know, of war. You know, I mean, war is terrible, and they bring a humanity to it, and it's just great. And the song is awesome. I mean, I love Sabaton. Their music is great. Even before I saw these animated story videos, you know, I had reacted to a couple of Sabaton songs, including Bismarck. That was my first one, and I really liked that song too. And their music videos, I just like the cinematic look to them. I mean, they're just an awesome band, and they're doing great things with their videos.
Madness, how I remember the sadness. We were hiding our tears in a foreign land where we faced our fears. We were soldiers, carried the war on our shoulders for our nations. Is that why we bury our friends? We were all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns lay to rest on old snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home.
That was a funny pause there. I guess there has to be a Scrooge McDuck somewhere in the crowd. This guy, Hitler wannabe, just being a party pooper or something. I don't know who he's calling, but he's just trying to put a damper on everybody's moment of levity here, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I just wanted to pause it to comment on that moron. I don't know if that really happened or not in the real story. I've read some stuff about this story, different versions of it, and they really did play like soccer and exchange gifts and all that. And I also heard that it happened with different groups of soldiers, not just one. So that's just really awesome. But like I said, I just wanted to comment on Hitler wannabe Scrooge or whatever. You know, what a moron. Another Scrooge.
Turns the ground white. On Christmas on the front line, we walk among our friends. We don't think about tomorrow. The battle will commence when we celebrate to Christmas. We thought about our friends, those who never made it home when the battle had commenced.
There were many matches along the lines that day, some with proper footballs, some with bully beef cans, some were disorganized scrambles for the ball. Robert Graves reported that in his match, the Germans won 3-2. The Argyll and Southern Highlanders reported their match ended 4-1 to Scotland. An estimated 100,000 men took part in the Christmas truce. As the men moved back to their trenches, Captain Charles Stockwell took it upon himself to fire 3 shots skyward. He raised a flag upon which was written, "Merry Christmas." His German opposite raised a flag that read, "Thank you." The 2 men then stood on the ramparts and saluted each other. Alfred Anderson, the young Scotsman, survived the war and lived to the age of 109. He said of the end of the truce, "The silence ended in the early afternoon. It was a short peace in a terrible war." But one of the most remarkable quotes comes from a young soldier who, despite being away from his family for the first time, said of the events on that day, "I wouldn't have missed it for the most gorgeous Christmas dinner in England." A Merry Christmas from everyone at Yarn Hub, and the final words go to the members of Sabaton.
Merry Christmas!
Well, that was Sabaton with Christmas Truce, the animated story video. And what else can I say? That was really, really good. Just awesome. And that story is great. Yarn Hub did a great job. Kudos to them again. And I just want to say Merry Christmas to you all too. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, that's fine. Whatever holiday you do celebrate, if any, I just want to wish you well in your celebration of your holiday. And if you don't celebrate anything, that's fine too. You know, metal is a uniting type of music. You know, it brings everybody together of all different backgrounds. And, you know, if you don't celebrate any holiday, then, you know, I wish you well as well. So, yeah, that was great. There goes my crazy dog. That was just great. I just can't even say enough about it. Sabaton's awesome. I hope I can see them live one day if they ever come to Texas. Hopefully in a headlining show now, because I'd like to see them play more songs than they would have played had they been opening for Judas Priest. But I'll go see them as an opening band. Even if they're opening for a band I don't like, I'll just go watch them and then maybe leave. But anyway, that was my reaction. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I just want to remind you all again to please subscribe to my channel and please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can leave a tip through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser. And you can even donate through the Cash App using my email address, which is also in the description below. But donations to my channel are not necessary. They're not required. You can watch my videos for free, but any support for my channel is greatly appreciated. Thank you all once again for watching my reaction to Sabaton Christmas Truce, the animated story video. And once again, Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy Holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate.